Unless you've been hiding under a rock, you probably know about Pokemon Too Many Types, where the type chart has gone from this to this monstrosity, and all the Pokemon typings have completely changed, meaning all, and I mean the little knowledge I have about Pokemon, is completely gone, and I've got to relearn all of it. And I wanted to experience this game with what little info I had from videos I'd watched before, and also do it without studying the type chart, just to make things a little extra interesting for myself. So with that, it's time to see how well I do in Pokemon Too Many Types. Starting with the adventure, I got straight to the starters and was going through all the new typings to see which one I wanted to work with. My options were Chikorita, who has become a Grass Beam type, then there was Fennekin, who is now the Fire Magic type, and then Poplio, who is now the Water Silly type. With a bit of thinking, I ended up picking Poplio as I liked the typing and had never used it before, and I called it Goofball as it was my silly little guy. Goofball. My little goofball. With my new partner, I went and met May, and I took out her star with ease, and was now on my way to collect new members of the team. With all the new typings, I simply wanted to use Pokemon I liked, or Pokemon with just interesting typings. And with a bit of searching, I managed to find a Pidove that I called Paris, a Cottony that I dubbed Bud, and then Budu that I called Dewdrop. And after getting my team to the level cap, I entered the first gym of the game, where the leader Roxanne has traded in her Rock-type Pokemon for the Ancient type. The battle itself was no real issue, as Goofball was able to take out the Geodude and Lily, but then the Baltoy came out. I decided to try and use Bud to set up Leech Seed to help chip away at the Baltoy's health. However, it knew the one move that completely undid that plan. Oh no! It knows Rapid Spin? There goes my plan. This thing knowing Rapid Spin had put a massive dent in the plans, especially with Roxanne healing it whenever it got to low health, but with a bit more chipping damage, and switching in Goofball, it dealt the final hit to earn me my first gym badge. Alright then. The first of Too Many Types is down. On leaving the gym, I saw a Team Aqua Grunt speed past me, having stolen some machinery parts from some guy, and then steal a poor man's Pico. I chased him down, defeated his Zoroark, and then returned everyone's stolen goods. The guy with the stolen parts introduced me to his boss, who asked me to deliver a letter to his son Steven, who was doing some research over at Dooford Town. So I caught a ride over thanks to the owner of the Pico I saved. I wasted no time in Dooford Town and went straight to the caves to find Steven, and in exploring the caves, I ended up finding a Clink that I gave the name of Twitch, because it's a prime type. Get it? I finally found Steven in the caves and passed him the letter, and then went straight to the gym and coiled back in disgust as the gym was fighting Stink type. And this gym really lived up to its typing, as Brawly Sock completely swept my team with a ton of double kick crits. Going back in for round 2, I went in with the plan of having Bud Leech Seed Poison Powder it, and then have Goofball come in and spam Icy Wind, as the Sork was a D's Nuts type, but unfortunately they both fell due to unlucky crits. Okay, just do not get a double crit again. Do not get even one. It doesn't, Feeling defeated, I threw in Twitch and randomly clicked Vice Grip. To then, this happened. I don't get it. Just so people know, this is still round 2. I was just giving up. I don't understand what just happened, but sure. At least I got the badge. With the smell of victory, I took a boat to Slateport to deliver some parts to Boat Team, only to find Team Aqua causing trouble around the city, but Goofball simply slapped them out of town. Then, on my way to Mobile City, I caught some new Pokemon, a Riolu that I named Aura, and a Sandshrew, also known as Mole. But now, it was time for me to face off against Watson, who has ditched the electric types and gone to the prime type. And oh my god, this gym sucked, all because of this demon right here. This stupid Whimsicott managed to sweep my entire team. The second attempt went just as bad, trying to set up Leech Seed and Poison Powder, but it managed to sweep my team yet again. So I needed to find something to defeat this thing. So I went back on my word and decided to check out the type chart. I know what I said, I wasn't going to study it, but I was already losing my mind to this gym and needed something to help me. And thanks to some studying, I learned that the prime types are weak to ground types. And thankfully, I had just caught Mole. So, having caught him up with the rest of the team, I went in for round 3 to see how the plan could work. Please get a good magnitude. 8. Ugh. It's a weaker magnitude. It missed! It missed! It missed! Yes! The Whimsicott's finally out! There was now a small light of victory. Bud was able to handle the rest of the team thanks to its stall-out moves, and finally managed to get my 3rd gym badge. Screw you, Watson! After that complete slaughter, I figured it was time to upgrade the team and look for Pokemon to help Goofball and Bud throughout the battles, and decided to look through the grass towards Falava Town, and found a goldmine of Pokemon, with the first being Elekid that I forgot to nickname. Then there was a Honedge that I named Blade because it's a sword and I can't nickname, and also found an Exu that I called Tyrant, misspelling it because its typing was a little dragon type. But as I was writing the script for this video, it sort of hit me that I'd spelled it the exact same way as Tyrant the Pokemon. Ah, shit. With the new team now set up, I proceeded to go on to what I thought was Flannery's gym, until it hit me again that I had messed up where I was. Look, it's been a while since I played a Pokemon game in Hoenn, and forgot a lot. So, on with the story, we had to go and save a scientist, as they had been abducted by Team Magma, and with the help of Team Aqua, we managed to chase them all the way up Mount Pyre, where I faced the leader of Team Magma, Maxie, for the first time, and made quick work of him with Goofball and Tyrant. With Maxie now dealt with, I went on to the proper town to where Flannery's gym was located. Unlike the other gym leaders, Flannery actually kept her typing of Fire-type Pokemon, and had combined it with the Fluffy type. But none of that mattered to Goofball, who managed to completely sweep the team, obtaining me the 4th gym badge. Now, I could go straight on to face my father who abandoned me and my mother, but I decided to hell with it and keep him waiting for once, to see how he likes it, and went on to catch some new Pokemon, and found out I could get one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, Dracovish. Unfortunately, with all the work I put in of receiving the fossils and reviving it, its typing broke my heart. Yay, my boy! Silly ancient dragon. Oh no, don't you call my boy silly. He's not silly, he's adorable. I would kill for this man. Do I want him though? That's the question. I have 2 of his types. So, with the hopes of having a Dracovish squashed, I went on to face my father and discovered why he had left me and my mother. For the furry types. However, Goofball understood the rage I felt at my father for leaving us and completely destroyed his team with a bit of help from Electabuzz, and even used that power to evolve at the end. Oh, Goofball, you're evolving! Oh my god, finally! The first oh no, wait. But still, amazing! Oh, this is the first time I've ever had this Pokemon. Primarina. I'm not too behind at it, honestly. Therapy session now over, I wasted no time in making my way to Fortree City. But on the way, I ran into some Aquagrunts causing some trouble, was at a weather institute. So I slapped them and kicked them out. And finally getting to Fortree City, I made the decision to put Aura back in the box for a new team member, as it just wasn't winning any of the battles and becoming a task to keep it alive in order to evolve. So I switched it out with a Scraggy that I caught earlier and named Chav. This was single-handedly one of the best decisions I could have made for this part of the run, with Chav completely going in and destroying Winona and all of her song-type Pokemon. Break it down, Chav! Yeah, buddy. Break it down again. Moxie Boost. Oh, look at this. This is a sweeping day. Break it down. Oh my god. Behold the breakdown. Oh dear god. Holy scuzz. Even not very effective. Hold on. Chav just sweeped. Chav just absolutely destroyed you. Thank you. Have I seen a trainer command Pokemon with more grace? We got the moves down. That was the easiest gym leader I think we've ever faced. Ever in any of these videos. Oh god. As I was heading over to Lilycove City, I saw some Team Aquagrunts heading towards a tower to receive some kind of orb, and saw Archie atop taking an orb that was obviously the wrong color. Archie, are you sure you don't need the blue orb? No? Okay. And then got told that Maxie had already taken the blue orb to go and wake up Groudon. So now racing through the Team Magma base, trying to tell Maxie had got the wrong orb. Alright, Maxie, now, I know we're in a... I don't know... Maxie, that blue orb's not what you think. Maxie, don't use it. Maxie, what part of... Oh, what part of this area tells you to use the blue orb on the red legendary with your red uniform in the red lava fields? You're a pillock. It clearly didn't work. Then I got given news that Team Aqua was heading over to Slateport trying to steal a submarine in order to use their wrong orb to wake up Kyogre, but I ended up missing them and now needed to get the HM for Dive to chase after them, and that could only be done by taking on the Moss Deep gym leaders Tate and Clay. So now Clay is the new gym leader of Moss Deep, and he has been given the Ohio type. And that wasn't even the problem here. The problem was his Duraludon, that was a gun type, which straight up shot all of my Pokemon. Oh Christ. Oh Christ on all of his spikes. Shoot! It just shot my Pokemon! It just one-shot my Pokemon! Okay. Oh! Shoot! Oh my god. So that was something. Round 2, I went in with a plan of keeping Bud alive to do its normal setup on all of the Pokemon, and then whoever was with him just whittled them down as best I could. But it did seem to work, with Bud being able to tank attacks and undo most of the damage done to it thanks to Leech Seed, making the 7th gym badge mine. As I got out of the gym, I saw Team Magma was causing some troubles at the space station for a reason I have no idea for. But I was very confused to see Maxie shove or backhand Steven. I'm not too sure what he did there, but hey. But me and Steven worked together to defeat Maxie and kick them out. Afterwards, Steven brought me to his place and gave me the HM for Dive, so I could chase down Team Aqua and try and stop Archie from making the same mistake as Maxie. Archie! Look, Archie, you've got the red orb, okay? You really can't do this. No, Archie, listen to me. Come on, we've had nice talks, you and me, brother. Brother, no. It works. No, alright, Archie. No, Archie, this is a really, really bad idea. Oh no. Archie, again, this is what I told Maxie. You've got the jewel for the opposite. Oh, fuck. Well, this is why I don't do negotiations. With the same result happening. And now, thanks to these two grown adults that can't tell basic colors apart apparently, they had unleashed two mad titans clashing with each other and bringing about the end of the world. So what do? We called the parents. Steven had brought me to his friend Wallace, who had told me that I could find Rayquaza at the place called Sky Pillar. So with a quick Google Maps and surf trip later, I got to the tower, awoke the god of the skies, and told him to go and get his kids in order. Arise, Ray, with my yellow orb! Wait, no, this is the wrong color. Nope, there he goes. Did it. Save the universe! Now, what have I told you two about fighting? Now it's time for a spanking! I'm good. Yeah, me too. See ya. I'm out. Peace. I hate kids! Yeah, that's how I picture the moment. Now, with the world finally saved and the two morons dealt with, I could go back on my challenge of getting my final gym badge from Jean, who was now using the crab type, to which, once again, Goofball got to completely sweep the team, earning me my final gym badge. And at this point, I was feeling really confident in my team. Sure, I didn't understand all the typings, but I was still going along really well, and found what I thought was a good place. As I got into Victory Road, however, I ran into Wally. And throughout this whole thing, he's been nothing more than a bother. So, how bad could he be now? Oh no. So, Delay's a problem. So, Wally is suddenly a good trainer now, and I have to take him seriously. Never thought I'd say that sentence, but here we are. After a lot of work, I honestly don't know how I did it, but I managed to beat Wally and get through Victory Road with no other issues. In terms of the team, I still felt confident with what I had. So, the final team I had entering the Elite Four was Goofball, Bud, Chav, Electivire, Tyrant, and Blade. With all the preparing I had done with this team, I was ready to take on my final challenge. The first Elite Four member was Sydney with his silly type Pokemon, to which I got Bud out to just throw prime subs at all of them and completely destroyed them all, winning me the match. Then I got on to taking on Phoebe and her gamer types, with things starting to get sticky. The first plan was to use Goofball and give all the gamers a nice needed shower. but after only taking out one of them, Goofball fell to a Five Nights at Freddy's attack. Then the rest of the team wasn't having much luck until I sent in Electivire, which started thunder punching everything until Dusknoir came out, with its reverse Uno typing, meaning all type effectiveness got reversed and I lost Electivire. Thankfully, Chav was able to come in and take care of him. Unfortunately, it was after the battle I made a horrifying realization. Oh no, I don't have any revives. And all I have is these two. Oh no! Oh, bugger! Okay, so not having revives or potions of any kind may present a bit of a problem, but I think I can work with this. And now it was on to Larry? Okay, so facing Larry and his boring type Pokemon were with me and the remaining team I had to face. We got this, right? Go on, Chav. Never mind, Chav. Oh, I'm so sorry, Chav. Oh, ooh! Come on, Chav! Static Shuffle! Never mind, we lost. Yeah, fuck, damn it. Send mail. Dead. Yeah, I didn't think so either. So this time, actually remembering to buy healing items, I went back for round 2, being able to handle Sydney and Phoebe much easier. Then got back to Larry with Goofball and Electivire, being able to handle all of them with ease. Finally moving on to the final Elite Four member, something didn't seem right about this one. Or the Pokemon. Hello? Hello? What? 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 Wait. It's Sussy Baka? Excuse me? Oh. Now having ejected the Elite Four, I finally made it to the champion, Wallace. I knew this battle was gonna be tough, with his first Pokemon being Wynot, which was already annoying, but its typing was Baby Uno Reverse, which sucks because Baby is weak to everything. And because of Reverse Uno flipping its weaknesses, this thing can now tank everything. Lucky for me though, I brought Bud, which just used Toxic. The rest of the plan was to use Leech Seed Toxic Stall Out, but as I was about to set up Leech Seed, Wallace switched out the Wynot for Shedinja with the Sans type, which is effectively Wonder Guard, but typing. But because it switched in as I used Leech Seed, it was a simple defeat. Wait. The one type I was so scared of this entire run, and I defeated with an accidental Leech Seed. That's so fucking funny. Savali came out, which Bud managed to get one Toxic off before it fell. Electivire came in and finished it off. Wombo combo, bitches! Okay, the Wombo combo does fail. That was super effective, and it did nothing? Then Wynot was back out, and me and Electivire decided to send it, and managed to defeat it with very close calls. Thunder Punch! Wow. Oh no! Uh-oh. I forgot about counter on a Wynot! Next was the Crab-type Deoxys, which Goofball managed to handle along with the Metagross. But then came Latias. And no matter how hard I tried, this thing managed to defeat all of my remaining Pokemon. With the pain of defeat now digging into my heart, I stormed back in, fired through all of the Elite Four to get back at Wallace. And now with a new plan, it was time to end this run once and for all. It did it again! He did it again! On the Leech Seed! Get here now! The Encore is ended. Goodbye. Gonna Toxic. I just don't... This is what screwed me. Multi-attack. No, because Baby Fi's still in play. And I couldn't switch out because of Shadow Tag. Ah! It's a type. That's all I can say. It's a type. Multi-attack. What is multi-attack? It did nothing. It did nothing. Oh. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. One shot. Goofball, you're the best. There we go. Whew. So, what we're going to do is heal up Bud. Ice Beam? Does that work on silly types? Yes, I just heard it does. Okay, Toxic Hit. It knows Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Calm Mind. Calm Mind! Whoa! Come on. Please. I like the super effective dodge. Yes! Oh, it's a crit! It was a crit! That mattered! And now the last little bastard. Wait. Did I kill the why not? Huh. Oh, well. Oh, no! I don't know if he's going to heal. Is he going to heal? Oh, Scuzz Buckets. No, he used multi-attack. I'm not fast enough. It doesn't matter. Oh my god, it did 1 damage. It doesn't matter. I win. I beat too many types. Oh my god. I did it. Oh, thank fuck for that. Never mind. I knew I was forgetting the why not. Oh, I couldn't see it because it was blacked out. Right. I forget about you. It doesn't matter. Poison wins. You can counter me all you want. Die by poison. And the... What? Okay, this is just becoming silly. Can you die now? Thank you. I finally win. 3rd time's the charm. I finally win it. Yeah! And with that, I had done it. I had defeated Pokemon too many types. So, thank you for joining me on this weird adventure. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next adventure.